Are you looking for the best OnePlus phones? In this video we will look at some of the best OnePlus phones. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. OnePlus 11. This is one serious piece of kit. Sure, the OnePlus 12 and 12 are impressive, we're in love with the OnePlus 11. With a competitive price compared to most high-end Android smartphones out there, this Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 powered beast also comes equipped with quick charging and a gorgeous 120Hz AMOLED display. This impressive screen helps to make the OnePlus 11 the best phone to come from the manufacturer to date. To match an impressive display, the smartphone boasts a 13-hour battery life. Then there's the RAM and chipset. Combine these with the storage, and you have a powerful device that can smoothly run streaming services, games, and multitasking. There are many phones out there that share the same tech, but most cost more than $1,000. While there's no denying that the OnePlus 11 is a great smartphone, we do have to point out that there is a slight downgrade when it comes to the camera. It caps at a 2x zoom, while the OnePlus 10 Pro has a 3.3x zoom. Still, the camera on the OnePlus 11 does rival other high-end devices, and it's more than capable of taking pictures worthy of showing off on your Instagram account. In a strange move for a flagship device, the OnePlus 11 is missing wireless charging. This isn't a deal-breaker, but for some, the convenience of wireless charging makes it a sought-after feature. For our in-depth analysis, check out our full OnePlus 11 5G review. Number 2. OnePlus 12. The OnePlus 12 is easily the best OnePlus phone in 2025, providing a premium flagship experience for less than big-name brands like Samsung and Apple. From gaming performance to battery life, this thing delivers. It's also a looker, with the option to pick between two equally gorgeous silky black and flowy diamond designs. 2025's OnePlus 11 was decent enough, but the OnePlus 12 feels like a big step up. It's a rapid charger, going from flat to 100% in only 30 minutes, and its trio of fantastic cameras, a 50MP wide, 64MP 3x telephoto, and 48MP ultra-wide, are ideal for any amateur photographer, offering detailed wide shots and stunning portraits. As you can probably tell, we're big fans of this phone. There is a caveat to the OnePlus 12 in that it's not as packed with AI features as some other 2024 flagship phones. That isn't to say they couldn't come with future updates, though. It's also worth noting that this phone's IP65 rating makes it a little less waterproof than we'd like for something so expensive, but it's nothing you can't work around with a solid case and screen protector. Number 3. OnePlus Open. As far as debut foldables go, they don't get much better than the OnePlus Open. Considering the brand has had less time to perfect the concept compared to the likes of Samsung and Honor, the OnePlus Open is a thing of beauty, with a sleek and slim design, a stunning OLED display, and more than enough performance power to run demanding games such as Diablo Immortal, Honkai Star Rail, and PUBG Mobile. Still, the best thing about the OnePlus Open is its charging speed. Even the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 struggles to compete against the OnePlus in this area, with the Open offering a full charge in just under 45 minutes. It's also, as we've come to expect from OnePlus, a pretty handy snapper, with a triple camera setup consisting of 48MP wide, 64MP 3x telephoto, and 48MP ultra-wide lenses. That should cover you from super zoom to wide-angle shots, and everything in between. The only real downside to the OnePlus Open is that it's so expensive. Admittedly, nearly all foldable phones are, but that still doesn't make it any easier to part with over $1,500. It also doesn't offer the best protection against dust and water, with just an IPX4 rating, which means it's only vaguely splash-proof. Again, though, that's an issue for a few foldables, so we can't criticize the Open too much for that. Number 4. OnePlus 12R. The mid-range price point is congested with fantastic phones like the Google Pixel 8a and Samsung Galaxy S23 FE, but the OnePlus 12R might still be our favorite of the bunch. With its elegant design, fantastic gaming performance thanks to a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, and a stunning AMOLED screen that keeps content looking crisp, it's the closest you can get to a flagship experience without spending upwards of $800. Still, the biggest selling point we came across during our testing of the 12R is its stellar battery life and wicked fast charging. Even with pretty intensive gaming use, you can be sure this phone is going to get through the day, and you don't need to leave it charging all night as it boosts from 0 to 100% in less than an hour. That's a level of practicality that beats out much pricier alternatives like the iPhone 15 and Samsung Galaxy S24. It helps that it looks snazzy too, with an elegant design that might be the best we've seen from OnePlus yet. There are a couple of caveats to the 12R, though. For a start, it doesn't offer wireless charging, which is always a nice extra. The more concerning issue is the IP64 rating, though, which suggests that this phone doesn't play nice at all when it comes into contact with water. If you pick one up, we'd suggest picking up a case too, just for that added layer of protection from spills and drops. If you want the full lowdown, see our OnePlus 12R review. Number 5. OnePlus Nord 2T. Let's get the most awkward thing about the OnePlus Nord 2T out of the way. It's not readily available in the US. While this is objectively quite annoying for those who are after this device, just like with the best Xiaomi phones, you can get this cell phone through third-party sellers, though that does mean that its initial price is likely to increase. Still, if you can get your hands on this device, it's perhaps the best phone for those on a budget. One of its most appealing traits is the impressive recharge speeds, even with the lack of wireless charging. The screen refresh rate sits at 90 Hz, and while that might not contend with some of the big hitters on this list, it does still put the OnePlus Nord 2T above other phones that match a similar budget. Typically, phones between $300 and $500 cap out at a screen refresh rate of 60 Hz. Not only does the phone have impressive refresh rates for its price, but OnePlus integrated it with the same charging power as its heavy-hitting devices, like the OnePlus 10 Pro, so this budget phone also has superior charging on its side. In terms of cameras, the OnePlus Nord 2T has a decent setup for a budget phone. The 50MP main camera, coupled with the 8MP ultra-wide and 2MP mono cameras, does mean it offers a decent camera setup for its price range.